Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm your host, Big Truck. Here at the King's Table, we have a conversation as men. We talk about it, getting down to the root of it all. No filter, no pointing fingers, no judgment, just pure, straight conversation. Letting your soul speak. Here's a piece that I want to play from Medea's play, and it really makes sense and sheds light to a lot of things, especially us men. We go through a lot of things, whether it may be breakup or marriages or whatever the case may be. Shout out to my man, Dr. Dre. Continue to heal, brother. I'm praying for you. You're going to be all right. You already all right. And to everyone else and anyone else that's gone through some bad breakups and bad marriages, keep your head up. Big Truck here at the King's Table. We're praying for you. We're fighting for you. But without further ado, let's do good work.
Attention to the voices. They'll lead you in the right direction.
I hear you, my dear. What am I supposed to do now?
Get up and go on with your life. It's all right. Sit around, be depressed for a minute, cry about it, do whatever you have to, but don't stay there too long. Get up and go on with your life. But you know this is what I learned in all these years on this earth. If somebody want to walk out of your life, let them go. Especially if you know you done everything you can do, you done sat around and been the best man or the best woman you could be, and they still want to go, let them go. Whatever they're running after, they'll see what they had in a minute, but by then it's going to be too late. Because you're thinking.
One of the things I like to add to that, and I'll go ahead and I'll play back again, play more of it. Most people don't realize what they had until it's gone. Most people, and we see this across the globe, you don't realize how really good you had it until that person is gone. And using myself as an example of what I went through in 2019, sometimes you can be the best and give your best for the wrong person, thinking it's the right person. But at some point, we do have to let them go. Because most people, and hear me clearly, most people will always return to what they are familiar with. A storm will come, and instead of them fighting, they are quick to throw in the towel and run. These are the things that we deal with. These are the things that we see. Sometimes it's hard to stomach it, because in the beginning, you would have never thought that that person would be this way. But everybody wears a mask, and sooner or later the mask comes off. Let's continue.
And you'll go. Because half these people you be sitting around crying about it, worry about 2-3 years from now, you ain't going to even remember their last name. How many times you done seen folks somewhere, you be like, what the hell was I thinking? I done seen it, I be like, what was wrong with me? What was I going through? I must have been lonely as hell to hook up with you. Let folks go, son. Some people come in your life for a lifetime, some come for a season. You got to know which is which. And you're going to always mess up when you mix them seasonal people up with lifetime expectations. You can't, they got people that got married with people they was only supposed to be with for a season. And they got married to people they only supposed to be with for a season and wonder why they're having so much hell in their life. That was the person that was supposed to come and teach you one thing. You didn't know it, so you just fell in love. And now you wonder what.
I wanna hit on that. I wanna hit on that a little bit. I wanna touch on that a little bit, because of the simple fact that was me. Sometimes the light bulb comes on, the light switch comes on. Certain people we're only supposed to be with for a little while, but we try to make it a lifetime, and it doesn't quite work out that way. Not everybody's going to come along for the ride. You can't take everybody with you. Your journey is your journey. Whoever's supposed to walk with you on your journey or join you on your journey is supposed to be there. Sometimes we take the wrong people with us, and they do not know. They just don't know. You got a lot of seasoned stuff going on. Seasoned folk. Are you here or you not? And in a relationship game, how it is today with these modern day women crap, modern men crap, a whole lot of simping, the game is already messed up. You're supposed to play the game how it goes. The game is to be told, not sold. And when you look at it from a perspective, a large number of women do not want to take responsibility. A large number of men lost their masculinity. Then you have a big problem on your hands. But when you speak with wisdom and you set boundaries and you set your limitations, oh, folk got something to say then. Oh, they mad at you. I don't do what everybody else do. I don't live how everybody else lives. I can care less about your status. And that's going to be another video that I'm going to upload because I go ham in deep. You cannot be making this shit up. Let's continue.
You ain't got no peace nowhere you go. No. Listen, I put everybody come in my life in the category of a tree. Some people are like leaves on a tree. The wind blow, they over here. They unstable. Blow the other way, they over here. Ain't nothing. Season change, they wither and die. They gone. It's all right. There's some people, most people in the world are like this. They just there to take from the tree. They ain't there to do nothing but take and give shade every now and then. That's all they can do. But don't get mad at people like that. That's who they are. They will never be nothing. That's what they put on this earth to be what they are, at least. Some people are like a branch on their tree. You got to be careful with them branches, too, because they'll fool you. They'll get there and make you think they're a good friend and they're real strong, but the minute you step out there on them, they'll break and leave you high and dry.
Mm-hmm.
But if you find you 2 or 3 people in your life that's like the roots at the bottom of that tree, you are blessed, because them the kind of people that ain't going nowhere. They ain't worried about being seen. Don't nobody have to know that they know you. They ain't got to know what they're doing for you. But if them roots wasn't there, that tree couldn't live. You understand? Mm-hmm. And they ain't got a whole lot. A tree can have 100 million branches, but only a few roots down at the bottom to make sure it get everything it needs. I'm telling you something. When you get you some roots, hold on to them. But the rest of it, let it go. Just let it go. Let folks go.
I'm a dear.
Here's the thing. And I receive that. And I hope that you receive that as well. Some folk, you got to let them go. It took me, I had to come to reality. I had to receive it. I had to accept it. I had to accept being married to a woman who really wasn't in love with me. I had to accept going through a divorce. I had to accept twice in the hospital for mild heart attacks. I had to accept that, wow. But I had to accept it. The moment I accepted, it was able for me to move on. It was a long road, but it was something that had to be done. And I knew that there's a lot of men out there, women as well, that understand what I'm talking about. Prime example, dear brother Dr. Dre. what he's going through, dealing with. But he gonna come out on top. I pray for that brother daily. He gonna come out on top. You got people that take your heart and your love for granted, take you for granted, and then just throw you away and treat you like a piece of trash. But the moment you bounce back, the moment you bounce back, isn't it funny? Isn't it something how Elohim will give you revelation and show you things in the midst of a storm and all hell is breaking loose in your life? And he sheds light to a lot of things. You are that light. Because in this world we're living in is full of darkness. And in certain places, Elohim uses us to give light to that place. And that's all I have to, say on that matter. I wanted to play the bit from Tyler Perry. Because in this season that we're in, this new season, we gather stones and we throw away stones. We get down to the root and we heal. We confront it. We're breaking generational curses. Those soul ties. Those toxic soul ties. And if you got toxic people in your life, let them go. Don't let no one destroy your peace or take your peace away from you. Don't let no one tell you what you can and cannot do. This platform, the King's Table, is built on a solid foundation. This year, I plan on getting 100 subscribers. That's my goal. And many more goals to come. I thank you for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, leave your comments. And you can catch me on IG, Instagram. I am _he_a king. Catch me on Facebook. Truck Nation Presents. Until then, one love. Shalom.